Welcome to day 5 of my anti-hoarding island Spartan. I got my new museum, which Tom Nook was nice enough to announce, and I also got my house. So I now have, in addition to the 20 pocket spaces, I now have 80 slots of storage in my house, which is going to make it a lot easier. I went over to the Nook's tent, and Tom was talking to Timmy. Oh, finally! Finally you see me! Tom was telling Timmy they wanted to build a new shop, but Timmy really needed supplies, and he needed help getting them. I of course offered to help him. Why not? Okay, I have a lot of things to find. I also had a lot of donations to get to Blathers, and I thought it was interesting that this is the first time, and the last time, that he tells you that he's drowsy during the day, which makes complete sense because he's an owl. But while I do this donating to Blathers, I want to tell you that you're going to help me choose my own adventures. It was my favorite series of books growing up. You are going to choose the theme of my island. Here are the options. The first option is a 1 color island, which has no theme, but I can only use 1 color for everything. The second option is that my entire island is a botanical garden. The third option would be my entire island would be either a national park or a series of national parks. The fourth option is the entire island is a tropical resort. And the last option will actually influence what villagers I use on my island. And it is a wetlands theme, and I want you to think the Everglades in Florida. I'm going to put a poll in my community section. I'd like you to go to vote and tell me which of these is your favorite. Which of these do you want to see me do in my anti-hoarding island? You can only vote for one of them, and I will only choose once I get 30 votes. This is very important because most of my polls get about 5 votes. I really need 30 to continue with the Choose Your Own Adventure theme on my island, which you, the viewer, chooses. So please go to my community page and vote. Okay, enough with the sarcastic jokes. I continued to struggle on day 5 with catching bugs. Sort of like I had never actually caught a bug before. I don't know what my issue is. I just am having so much trouble catching them. And I shot down some more balloons. I actually got some pretty good things. This time I ended up with the spooky tree, which is really great. I gotta make sure I get all these recipes before they go away. Then I also went around the island to gather wood and iron for the shop. Wow, that was really close. I took everything I was able to get, at least on day 5, to Timmy, and I was able to give him the wood and the hardwood, and he ended up giving me 2 gifts in return. But like gifts from Wisp, they really weren't very good. On day 5, I was able to get everything they needed for the new shop except for the rest of the iron, so I will have to continue that on day 6. Other things I did on day 5 were I got my house, so I now have 80 slots in my house and 20 pocket storage spaces, and I was able to open the museum. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do on day 6 yet. It hasn't really given me an indication, but I do want to remind you, if you watch the rest of this video, that I want you to go to my community tab, vote in my poll to choose what the theme will be for my island. I'm really looking forward to see what at least 30 people choose to be as my theme. Bye everybody, thank you for watching.